Welcome to Gemini's reading. I'm so glad that you're here with me today. Welcome back to my subscribers. So happy to see you. Welcome to the new people. I hope you subscribe and become part of the channel so you don't miss anything. Hit that notification bell so you will see all the readings that come up in future. Remember in the comments of this video to put card please or pull a card if you would like me to do a mini card reading for you in the next Gemini video, and you can do that in any video that you watch with me. Okay, get the space clean and clear. I've already called on spirit, grounded and protected, so we're good to go. All right, energy is fluid, so this is for you when you find it, not necessarily just when I pull it. All right, Gemini. So I'm going to go ahead and get the storyline for Gemini. Remember, it's not going to resonate for every Gemini out there. So tap into your intuition and decide if the story is for you. Don't make it fit if it doesn't fit. In Cinderella's story, you are not the ugly stepsister that has to make the shoe fit. You are Cinderella. If the reading is for you, it's going to fit. Okay. At the end here, we'll get archetype cards to talk about each person in the reading, as well as my Telltale cards, which are little descriptors of each person, Zodiac signs, initials. So we'll get lots of confirmation at the end of the reading, so make sure and stick around. I'll also do those individual card pulls at the end. Okay, Gemini, what's the story? The Hanging Man? Well, there's all kinds of stuff coming out here. The Eight of Swords, the Moon, and the Star. That's more than I had intended, but we're going to take them all. So the Hanging Man, the Eight of Swords, the Moon, and the Star. There's someone here in this reading that feels really stuck. I mean, they feel like they don't have enough information to proceed, and so they're kind of stuck in their own head, and they're kind of hanging themselves up, and they feel kind of chained up. I mean, this person feels really bound to something, and it feels like with the Moon here that they don't have information, and if they feel like if they move from where they're at, they could get really hurt. But there is something that they want to go after. I mean, there's something that's meant for them, Gemini. There's something that's meant for them. They're very feeling like stuck in place at the moment. Why does this person feel so stuck? I mean, they're trying to get a new perspective on it. I mean, they are trying to, but they feel very bound up. Remember, this can be a general love reading, twin flame, soulmate. I'll call out twin flame or soulmate if I see it. But this reading can be for anyone. It is a love reading. Judgment in reverse. So someone is not seeing what they need to see. They feel stuck because they're not listening to their intuition. And it's like they've been given some wake-up calls and they've ignored them. Really someone's stuck in their head. Lots of air energy here. What else? Like, tell me about this Judgment. So the Three of Cups in reverse. Let me get one more on that. One clarifier on the Three of Cups. What is the Three of Cups here? The Tower. Someone is really afraid of a tower moment. They're afraid of getting hurt if they move in the direction of what is kind of meant for them. They're just not seeing it. With the Three of Cups here in reverse. It's like they don't know who to trust. It's a feeling of not knowing who to trust and afraid that they're going to get hurt. They just don't see. This is someone that is not in their intuition at all. They're not trusting it. Not trusting their intuition in any way. Tell me about the Tower that they're afraid of. What is this Tower about? What are they afraid is going to happen if they go towards this? Page of Cups. They're afraid that They're afraid that any offer that they give is not going to be good enough. I feel like this is someone that's been hurt in the past. Someone has told them that they're not good enough, or what they have to offer isn't good enough. Could be someone with some significant childhood wounding. Three of Swords in reverse. Yeah, someone that's been really hurt. But they're trying to come out of that energy, though. They don't want to stay in it. They're trying to pull the swords out. They're trying to heal their heart here. Tell me about the Three of Swords. What is the Three of Swords about for this person? The Hierophant, a marriage. Look, either this person was in a marriage where someone turned their back on them, or they had to turn their back on someone else. I feel like someone turned the back on them. Or when they were, I heard childhood too, so it could be that their parents had a really bad marriage where one of the partners turned their back on the other and really, really hurt everybody in the process. The Emperor, this person has control issues because of it. Because of that situation. They're really trying to heal from this thing now, but the five, there's a lot of inner conflict with this person about this situation. Five of Cups, it's just something really disappointing happening with the marriage in the past. I'm getting, and I'm definitely getting marriage. I'm not getting any other kind of relationship. There's something here that really felt bad to this person, Gemini. Very stuck in their head about moving forward with something else, something they're meant for because of a painful cycle with someone else or something that they saw. And it could be actually both, because I'm hearing both things. So this person could have a formative experience with parents or something where there was a very bad marriage and things fell apart. Someone turned their back on someone else, maybe left someone destitute, something like that. Also, they could have had a marriage that turned really bad. And you mean, could be like civil union too. Marriage can mean different things, right? Not everyone actually has to have a ceremony. But a significant higher level relationship where someone turned their back on the other person and caused a lot of pain. And it's just, this whole situation causes so much conflict for this person and so much sadness. I mean, they're still like reveling in the sadness. They've got, you know, they've got an offer here. They've got a choice in love, something that they're destined for. Okay? Really destined for. And that the universe is kind of trying to bring them to balance things out. But they're only seeing the pain of the past right now, currently. I feel like they do want to heal it. Three of Pentacles, I think that they're working on their stability, and it might be their emotional stability right now. This person may be like in therapy. They may be talking to friends or family about it, doing self-help of some sort. They're trying to get stable. But until they do, they can't make a decision toward love here. Cannot do it. All right, what's on the bottom of the deck? Queen of Wands, too. They do see somebody, and this is not necessarily male or female. They do see someone out there that they're meant for, that is fiery and passionate, creative, beautiful. They see someone as really beautiful. But until they resolve this issue in their head about what's happened in their past, they're not going to be able to make a decision to go toward this person. Let's look at the archetype cards so we know who we're dealing with, and then we'll look at the telltale cards for Gemini cross watchers. Okay, give me an archetype card for each person in this counterpart situation. An archetype card. Okay, we've got the King on one side, and I always get the King of Pentacles on this side, so it could be an earth sign that's a masculine. It could be, doesn't have to be. Someone floating in a lot of darkness, but there's so much light waiting for them, this King person. Okay, before I start to read that, let me see the other person. Who's the other person in this connection? Who's the other person in this connection? One card to represent them, please. think I'll get a clarifier too. Release. Let's see. Come on. Boy, this other person, it's hard to see. Okay, this is a lot. Okay, I'm going to take them all back and keep shuffling. It's just too much came out there. We only want one. One card for the other person in this connection. I've never had that happen with these cards before. Okay, the vow. Okay, so that's really clear. Do I want a clarifier? I don't feel like I need it, but I'm gonna get one. So one for the king, clarifier for the king with that Mystic Moon, Spiritual Darkness and Light Divination deck. One for the king. Who is Gemini dealing with here? Or who is in this Gemini? Awakening, new dawn, new beginnings. Oh, nice. Spirit of light. That is awesome. And I can see all the light around the king here. Beautiful. So there's real hope in this connection. Don't feel like that this is hopeless. And then Spirit of Sown, delayed. Yeah, delayed, frozen. Okay, so this is super clear. So one person in this connection is the king. King of Pentacles. Like I said, it could be an earth sign, but they don't have to be an earth sign. Could be a high placement in earth, but I feel like they have some earth. They also could have some fire here. And I also get like King of Wands energy from this too. So Leo, Aries, Sag, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, high placement in the chart somewhere. And Spirit of Light, awakening, new dawn, new beginnings. Look, this king person, they're getting into king energy. This is someone coming into their king energy. And I get multiple kings from this card. I get Wands and Pentacles. So like this is someone that's balancing out their stability, whether that's physical, emotional, all their different kinds of stability. They're also balancing out their passion. This is someone that maybe in the past didn't have the best control of their passion, but they're getting in control of that. They could even have like sex addiction and things that they're dealing with, something like that, porn addiction, something like that. But I feel like they're getting a handle on that. They're really waking up to spirit. This is someone that is starting to see the light, starting to see who and what they are in the universe, in their connection, and in the world. This is someone that's just waking up. It's like a budding person. And I feel like they were floating kind of in a sea of darkness before, but now all this light is coming in for this king person. And they really do want a new beginning. They are trying to heal the heartbreak. They are trying to clear things so they can have a new beginning. And then we have the vow person. The vow person has made a vow toward this king person. This vow person is not letting go. And it's not in that clingy way. It's, I'm holding your hand. Even if it's in the 5D, I'm holding your hand. My energy is here for you. It's a stabilizing presence for the king person while the king person wakes up. So this vow person is really, I think they even took a vow before they came here to this world. This is a past life connection for sure. So higher level soulmate, twin flame, something like that, I would guess on this one. This vow person probably made a vow before they came here that, look, I know you're going to go through some hard stuff. I'm going to hold your hand through it, no matter how hard it is for both of us. And it's interesting because the vow person is holding onto this person's hand and the hand is cut off from the rest of them. So like they're holding their hand, but this person can't always feel it. This person is going through so much that they're actually disconnected from the vow sometimes. The vow person. The vow person is never disconnected from the king person, but the king person sometimes feels disconnected. There's a lot of higher level truth here for the vow person. They're very spiritually in tuned, waiting for this king person to go through their process has caused delays for this vow person. They really miss the king person. The vow person genuinely misses the king person. They're longing for the companionship. They don't want to just hold a hand. They want to hold the king. They don't want to just hold them energetically. They want to hold them physically. this is someone just absolutely holding on and missing this person. And then this person is just going through a lot of shit. And it's like, I made a promise, I'm going to be here while you go through your things. You know, whether that ends up being, you know, a romantic relationship or not, I think this person would never give up on this person. Not in the ways that count. All right. Let's look at the Telltale cards. Those are all kinds of descriptors. I just love them. Okay. Not all of these have to resonate. Remember, lots of Geminis watch this reading, so it's only meant for something to reach out and grab you, right? Something will reach out and grab someone else. But hey, if they all resonate, that's awesome. Okay, so we're starting. Someone has a university or college education. Someone has blue eyes. For Gemini, someone is family you choose. These came out for Sagittarius, these two of these cards as well. So you may have a link to Sagittarius. Family you choose. So either someone doesn't have a lot of blood family, and their family is their friends that they've drawn around them and they love like family, or you do have blood family, but you know, the people around you, you kind of draw in your friends and treat them like family. Okay. Art lover. Okay. Unconventionally attractive. So someone here is very attractive, but maybe not in the way that the mainstream media views it attractive, like on a magazine. Maybe they're attractive in other ways, but they're definitely magnetic. Non-traditional romance. So look, this could have started non-traditional. I think like it started online. It started in some way other than bumping to them at the grocery store or being introduced to friends. It could be an online relationship, online dating, something like that, where you met in a weird way and it budded from there. Someone is very focused. Sometimes moody. Okay. So someone could deal with depression or melancholy sometimes. Happy personality. So someone here has a very happy personality, and having those come out next to each other either means that one person is moody and one person is happy, or they have different facets to their personality where like I'm happy and then I'm not so happy. You know, kind of maybe a bipolar thing for some people. Athletic. Someone likes to use their body. In a committed relationship. So someone here may already be in a relationship. Curvy toned. So someone has maybe some extra pounds, but they still look really great. And I don't know, you can have as many extra pounds as you want and still look really great, but there's like a toned thing about them. Small family. So we had family you choose, and we have small family. So someone might have a small inner circle. Dyed hair. Someone might dye their hair. Loves receiving oral sex. Who doesn't? Well, no, some people don't. Someone might be curious. And someone might have ties to Mexico. Maybe you're going on vacation there. Maybe you have heritage there. Maybe you've been there recently. Business dealings, detail-oriented. A couple more. Don't wake. Someone is not a morning person. Don't wake me up in the morning. Let me sleep. I can relate. Fair skin. Someone has fair skin. And one more. What is the last one? I feel like I want to shake it up. Oh, it came out all by itself. Foot fetish. Someone likes feet. All right. Those are our Telltale cards. Let's get Zodiac signs. And remember, not all of them need to resonate. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for either person. Let's see what we get. Okay, we have Sagittarius, Scorpio, and Virgo. So, could be hive placements in your chart, your person's chart, and not all of them need to resonate. Lots of people watch collective readings. Okay. And let's get some letters. Let's see what we get. First name, last name, middle initial. Could spell something out. Could be a location. Sometimes it's a characteristic. Okay, I feel like that's good. All right, so we've got O, F, E, H, N. We've got 3 E's here, triple E's. So someone might, okay, what I'm getting is someone might have 3 E's in their name. Like if you put their first name and last name together, they might have 3 E's. Or maybe just in their first name or last name, but there's a triple E thing here. T and V. Okay, letters in your name, first name, last name, middle initial. Someone really might like TV. Someone might even be on TV or be on video. That's a thing. Someone might like to hunt. I'm hearing often, hunt often, maybe for someone. Someone might be from Virginia. Someone's name might be Eve, Evelyn, Evie, something like that, or a nickname. I'm hearing Christmas Eve too, like maybe Christmas Eve is your favorite day of the year. I'm seeing the Grand Tetons, so there's a thing. I'm also seeing Vermont. Stove, like is someone cooking something right now? As you're paying attention to this video. Fever too. Did someone recently have a fever? And then I'm seeing even. The song Break Even. Does that make sense to you? Break Even. Hold on, I gotta look up the lyrics now. Break Even. Break Even. There's a thing. I'm hearing the song. I don't know all the lyrics. I don't know all the lyrics to almost any songs. I know part of the lyrics to everything. It'd help if I spell it right, Google. Usually Google knows what I want anyway, right? Lyrics. Still alive, but I'm barely breathing. Just praying to a God I don't believe in, because I got time while she's got freedom. With a heart breaks, no, it don't break even. So there's this feeling of one person like really going through it and the other person actually kind of being okay. There's a feeling of one person worrying that the other person is getting over them. And it's like someone feels like they're on the bad end of the stick right now. I'm falling to pieces. I'm falling to pieces. What am I going to do when the best part of me was always you? What am I supposed to say when I'm all choked up and you're okay? There's a real feeling that one person here that has a lot of work to do is worried that the other person's going on without them and that they're okay without them. I don't know if that's the truth, but I think it's their perception. All right, that is the end of the Gemini reading. Let me go see if any people asked for an individual card pull. And remember, in the comments of this video, well, please go like the video. I really appreciate that. But also in the comments, ask me if you'd like me to draw a card for you in the next video. Just one moment. Okay, Lynn F. is the person that asked for an individual card draw in this reading. You can have one in the next Gemini reading if you ask for it in the comments of this one. I am going to go with the Everyday Witch Tarot and see what we get for Lynn. Lynn. What do we have for Lynn? I love doing this individual one-on-one connection stuff. I just feel like I can connect with you guys so much more, even if it's just in a small way. If you guys want private readings too, make sure and check that out on my website. The information's always at the beginning and the end of the video and in the description. Okay. So we got the King of Swords, and it was sideways. What's on the bottom of the deck? Nine of Cups. Wheel of Fortune. Lynn, it's like you don't know whether to cut someone out or not. There's this feeling, I mean, you're good on your own, right? You're full of self-love. I mean, you're doing really well. And you feel like something is fated for you, but it's like, should I cut it out? Should I not cut it out? Cut it out, not cut it out? And there's this feeling like you need to understand that you don't actually have to cut things out to be good on your own. You can just go do your thing and let other people do their thing and let it evolve naturally as it does without actually having a cut off, is what I'm getting. You don't actually have to cut it off. Seven of Swords. Ooh, was it you? Okay, I just did the Sagittarius reading and I'm pretty sure it might have been the mirror message. One of those, one of those readings, I got the Seven of Swords, and I think it was for you. Oh, there's someone here to be careful of. I'm telling you. 2 readings in a row. It was just a little while ago. I don't feel like you need to, you're trying to decide whether to cut this person off or not. There's someone sneaky around you. Who is this person? King of Cups. Someone that feels a lot but doesn't say it, but just because you're the King of Cups, I mean, Cups is emotions, is not necessarily love. So could be someone around you that has a lot of emotion towards you but is not telling you, but we don't know if it's good or bad emotion. I don't see this as your DM either. The Emperor. Someone with some control issues too. I'm almost feeling like you got to get into Emperor energy here too, to make sure this person doesn't take advantage of you. 8 of Cups. You might feel like you need to walk away from something, cut it out. But what I'm getting from this sideways card, I mean, there's this feeling of, shall I cut it out? Shall I not cut it out? You're just a nice person. It's hard. I'm pretty sure that was your reading. Either way, like you're trying to decide whether you're going to cut this person out or not. That might be kind of sneaky. Page of Wands in reverse. Yeah, I don't really feel like you should let this person in. I just feel like someone is sneaky and your intuition is telling you. Page of Wands in reverse. Don't take action, really. I don't feel like you need to take action toward this person, but keep your guard up, okay? Keep your wits about you. All right, that's what we've got. Thank you so much. Please hit the like button. I love you guys, and I will see you next time.